Hey, this is Stephen Rothberg with College Recruiter. I'm the host of the High Volume Hiring podcast, and I have news that sure is just going to absolutely thrill you. It'll be the best thing you've ever heard in your entire life. Well, maybe not quite. You may know that podcast went live last summer, 2022, and that we've taken a very brief hiatus of a few weeks because the feedback that we were receiving from listeners of the audio only podcast was that the way that they wanted to engage with it was on platforms like LinkedIn, where they could post comments, ask questions, give feedback, challenge opinions, etc., that I had as the host or that our guests had. So, what we decided to do in February was to take the better part of March and migrate the audio only podcast to a video live stream podcast. And I looked around at different platforms, and what we're going to use is Restream, which is how I'm broadcasting this now. And it's going to be available on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So the High Volume Hiring Podcast, if you're not familiar with it, is for those who are involved in the hiring of dozens or even hundreds of employees a year. That kind of hiring, that hiring at scale, is really different than for employers who are hiring one person here and one person there. And some employers do some of both. They might hire a person here, a person there for head office, and then for their restaurants, retail locations, hotels, warehouses, whatever, they might be hiring dozens, hundreds, sometimes even thousands. But the tools, the tactics, the strategies that are used by employers to hire one person here, one person there, they just don't scale if you're looking for dozens, hundreds, or thousands. And that's what this podcast is all about. It's about how to scale that hiring, both economically, so efficiently, saving money, and also effectively getting the results that you need. Hiring those people in the next few days rather than in the next few years. That's important. So this podcast will feature news, tips, case studies, and interviews with the world's leading experts about the good, the bad, and the ugly of high volume hiring. If you have any suggestions for guests, if you have any suggestions for topics, if you just want to contribute, reach out. Email me at podcast@collegerecruiter.com. Thank you.